This is your News Source Evening Bulletin for today, Friday, the 16th day of July in the year 2021. I'm Gordon Mosley. Here's what we're tracking tonight. As public health officials worldwide continue to monitor several mutations and variants of the coronavirus, there is growing concern that a fast-spreading Delta strain is in Guyana and is affecting more children than any other strain. A 16-year-old passed away at the COVID hospital, and at least 3 other children are hospitalized. While there is no confirmation that a Delta variant is in Guyana, the Ministry of Health is issuing a new warning for children, encouraging parents to ensure that all children above the age of 2 years old wear face masks, since they appear to be at a higher risk of contracting the virus.
We should encourage children to wear masks, especially in the light that right now globally you have the Delta variant that is currently circulating, and with this particular variant, anyone who is unvaccinated would be at risk, which includes children.
Dr. Anthony explained that children with underlying conditions should wear medical-type face masks for extra protection, while those without those medical conditions can wear the cloth mask. But with the new strains of the virus, he said all children must wear face masks.
So globally, we're seeing a lot more children getting infected, and also because of those infections, they're being hospitalized. With the original strain of original type of the virus, we would have seen that when children got infected, they had a milder form of the disease. But with these particular variants that are circulating, when children get infected, a small percentage of them can end up in the hospital.
And the health minister is not in favor of children wearing those face shields, since according to him, those shields do not provide enough protection, especially in a crowded environment. Children, he said, must also wear their mask if they are outdoor playing with other children.
If they're outdoor by themselves, then they can go without the mask. However, if they're with other children, then it is recommended that they should have a mask on, maybe a cloth mask. If they're going to be some distance from each other, then you can think about not using the mask.
Since the first case of the pandemic was recorded in Guyana a year ago, more than 1,500 children have contracted COVID-19, with 3 of them losing their lives to the virus. More news coming up in a moment.
What's our purpose? Together we rise. For our community, our customer, and our country. Our promises: strengthen our community, reliably connect our customers, innovate for all in our country. Together we rise.
It's one of your biggest goals, getting your own home, where memories are made, where happiness lives. You may feel that home ownership or renovation is beyond your reach, but we at Republic want you to know that there's always a way. Ask us about our suite of mortgages. Let's help make your housing wishes come true. Or advise on how the equity in your existing home can finance other dreams and goals. Call or go online to learn more.
Preparing for your NGSA exams is always a challenge. The Guyana Learning Channel is here to help. You can go to YouTube using your browser or your mobile device. Then search for the Guyana Learning Channel in the search bar. We're live streaming our NGSA booster videos all day and all night. If you want to study a specific subject or topic, you can go to our NGSA booster playlist. You can look at a specific subject, such as mathematics, and then look for a specific topic. Here, you can follow along with the lesson to prepare for your examination. Remember kids, study hard, and best of luck in your exams.
Mom, what are you doing with GPL on your list?
Child, you forgot I have to pay GPL?
You got time with GPL.
I have to keep these lights on. The customers who think in that manner and refuse to honor their obligation to GPL are obviously not playing their part in ensuring quality service delivery. So, I will continue to pay my GPL bill on time, every time.
I recognize the value of your point, Mom. You were right.
GWI introduces CAP, their customer assistance promotion that offers massive discounts. For a limited time, get 50% off all reconnection fees and another 50% off your entire bill. If your service was removed or you've reconnected on your own, GWI is offering yet another 50% discount off all tampering and replacement fees. Wallet-friendly payment plans are also available. So tap into GWI's customer assistance promotion by visiting any GWI office and avoid them taking legal action. CAP only applies to customers whose services were disconnected or removed prior to 2021. For more information, call 227-8701 or WhatsApp 620-1667. Water is life. Save it.
Mobil 1 is more than oil. It's many oils. It transforms at the molecular level. When cold, it's thicker than honey. When hot, it's thinner than water. Mobil 1 adapts and readapts to last longer. 16,000 kilometers between oil changes. That's your engine evolved.
Guyana is the authorized distributor of Mobil lubricants.
We are legions of men standing strong, but never too proud to stoop and help someone. We must send a clear signal to all. Do right. Walk in upright ways, knowing that's what being a man is all about. And ever aware that things will only get worse when good men do nothing. Stand strong. Be the one to live right.
Let GBTI make your dreams of owning a home a reality. Buy or build your home with us. Let us help you to completely outfit your home and make it move-in ready. Need to purchase land? We finance that too. Benefit from our 10% down payment and interest rates as low as 4.25%. Calculated on the reducing balance with up to 30 years to repay. Switch your mortgage to us and learn about benefiting from the equity in your home. Invest wisely. Apply online or call your branch to schedule an appointment. GBTI, we see Guyana through your eyes.
Welcome back. Opposition Member of Parliament Annette Ferguson was today charged and released on self-bail for allegedly using a computer to humiliate someone. The case was heard by Magistrate Lerone Daly. During her appearance, Ferguson entered a not guilty plea to the charge that she used the computer system on the 15th of June to humiliate Colonel Omar Khan of the Guyana Defense Force. Khan filed a police complaint after it is alleged that the opposition Member of Parliament shared a Facebook post to her Facebook page from a blog that allegedly accused Khan of being part of a killing squad. MP Ferguson has always denied the accusations. After she was released on self-bail, Ferguson told news source that she is concerned that the government appears to be going after its critics with a cybercrime law in an effort to silence them. She said she is confident of being vindicated in the court and she believes the charge against her is political in nature.
We would have seen the atrocities committed under the People's Progressive Party Civic when they were in opposition. Called people names, said all sorts of things, posted all sorts of things about people. But you know what? We did not high-handedly use this act to go against the People's Progressive Party Civic. But I am concerned, I am just a political leader in this nation. My concern now is for the ordinary Guyanese, because by virtue of the Guyana Police Force bringing such an action against me is basically to trample on my constitutional right? Is it that you're saying that you're using this law, this cybercrime law, to shut people up? People cannot speak, driving fear into people? Because if they come for Ferguson, you understand me, who did absolutely no wrong, right? But what is going to happen to the average Guyanese?
A few months ago, Ferguson won a libel suit against Vice President Barra Jagdeo, who has since appealed that matter. Some prison officers at prisons across the country are concerned that some prisoners are being allowed to openly flout prison regulations, and it is creating a dangerous environment for them. Speaking on the condition of anonymity, one prison officer said that some of the large prisons, senior prison officials are allowing inmates to use cell phones that were smuggled into the prisons, with no action being taken against them. He said the system is not favoring prison officers. The prison officer explained that one prisoner was even brave enough to use his mobile phone in the prison to contact senior prison officials at headquarters to complain about the treatment at a particular jail. Another officer said there was a case at the Lusignan prison whereby a phone that was seized during a raid was returned to a prisoner, with no action taken against that prisoner or the officer who returned the phone. Some of the prisoners have even reportedly used their cell phones to record interactions with prison officers and use those recordings against them. The complaining prison officers also said there have been instances when prisoners called senior public officials from inside the prisons to file complaints, and instead of action being taken against the prisoner for having a cell phone in his possession, there was a move to take action against the officers who he complained about. Every time the joint services carry out raids at the prisons, cell phones will be among the items found. It is suspected that some phones have been smuggled into the prisons by other prison officers, who will be paid big money for the smuggling. The Ministry of Labor's Board of Industrial Training and the Ministry of Amerindian Affairs have signed a Memorandum of Understanding, which will pave the way for more than 440 community service officers in indigenous and hinterland communities to be engaged in skills training. The program is being rolled out by the Amerindian Affairs Ministry to the tune of $39.2 million, while technical support will be provided by the Ministry of Labor's training arm. During brief remarks during the signing ceremony, the Labor Minister Joseph Hamilton stressed the importance of bridging the skills divide between the hinterland and coastland. He noted the importance too of having several skills that a society which continues to evolve might need because of the oil and gas sector.
From day one, also, the Board of Industrial Training mandate and instructions from me was that whatever opportunities and whatever facilities exist on the coast, it must also reach the hinterland. That is the fundamental issue, and that is why this ceremony here. We plan to do it on our own, and we plan to do it collaboratively. Because we believe that Guyana people must be trained and they have access equally. That is the government position on these matters. No one must be left behind. So, quickly what BIT set out to do. We couldn't just talk this, we had to action it. And therefore we quickly sought to appoint BIT officers in the regions. Because how does a person from Aishalton reaches the CEO and his people to plan a program? That's an impossibility. So now we have an officer at Letem, like we have one at Mabaruma.
The Amerindian Affairs Minister outlined the importance of the CSOs in hinterland villages and said the training is part of the government's commitment to develop hinterland youths and the hinterland communities in general.
Our country has a very rich history. However, we also have a history whereby access to opportunities have not always been easily obtainable. With the advent of the People's Progressive Party's civic government, we became the clearinghouse for the once limited opportunities to young people. We have returned. We are closing to 1 year anniversary, and I can say very proudly as a member of the government that we have made tremendous effort to fulfill the commitments that we have made to the Guyanese nation since assumption of office in August 2nd. Nationally, our government has been signaling that we have to invest in our human resources.
The training program, which is expected to run until the 1st of December, will see hinterland youths being trained in operation and tractor maintenance, solar installation, and maintenance and small engine repairs. Telecommunications giant Digicel is returning to its summer promotion with a big giveaway of 3 brand new Toyota Rush SUVs. The Digicel Summer Rush promotion was launched last evening at Movietown with flashing lights and a showcase of talent from the company's brand ambassadors. According to the company, the promotion is geared towards targeting its prepaid customers who will get a chance to rush home with one of the new vehicles. The promotion will run for 7 weeks, and to enter, customers will have to spend $1,000 or more in topping up their phones to collect the letters to spell the word Rush. Once the top-up is successful, the customer will receive a text message with their electronic letter. The company is also offering a number of consolation prizes as part of the Summer Rush promotion.
It's one of your biggest goals, getting your own home, where memories are made, where happiness lives. You may feel that home ownership or renovation is beyond your reach, but we at Republic want you to know that there's always a way. Ask us about our suite of mortgages. Let's help make your housing wishes come true. Or advise on how the equity in your existing home can finance other dreams and goals. Call or go online to learn more.
At Sash Financial, we create strategies for strengthening business and personal finances while helping our clients to build sustainable wealth. Our financial and business consultancy services are uniquely tailored to ensure every client receives quality packages and optimal results. Our financial services include financial reporting and analysis, financial status assessment, internal audits, bookkeeping and records management, financial planning advice, tax returns. Our business advisory services are related to business plans, business startups, operational improvement, business management, document preparation, procedures development, efficient marketing. Call or WhatsApp us today for your free consultation on telephone number 592-665-6045. Sash Financial, strengthening businesses, building wealth.
What's our purpose? Together we rise. For our community, our customer, and our country. Our promises: strengthen our community, reliably connect our customers, innovate for all in our country. Together, we rise.
Guyana Super 95 gasoline gives you more reasons to drive and is available at 56 service stations nationwide. For affordable price, high performance, and high mileage, choose Guyana's Super 95 gasoline.
Fuel it up and drive!
My name is Ashley. I not too long received my first dosage of the Sputnik vaccine. It was a very easy, it's a very simple process. The staff were very informative, and I encourage you all to come out and take your vaccine. If you're unsure, there's so many people to ask. The information is free online as well, so please do come out.
Across the region tonight, Prime Minister of Trinidad and Tobago, Dr. Keith Rowley, yesterday broached the idea of making COVID-19 vaccines mandatory, and the reaction on social media was swift. Rowley raised the matter as he spoke with former United National Congress Senator Dr. Bo Tuwari during the morning show. During the interview, Rowley said if a variant of COVID-19 became more virulent, then the government would do what was necessary to protect the population, and that could include mandatory vaccinations. He said if the voluntary situation gives the country the results they could live with, then they will live with the voluntary system, but they will not throw down the idea of it becoming mandatory. Rowley said the matter went to court in France and that even voluntary travel could pressure people to get vaccinated. Colombia's President Ivan Duque says some of the Colombian suspects in the assassination of Haitian President Jovenel Moïse had detailed knowledge of the plan to kill the leader. Mr. Moïse was shot dead last week in his home and his wife was injured. Haitian police say a group of mercenaries, mainly made up of Colombian ex-soldiers, killed the president. The Colombian president said most of the Colombians had been duped as they were told that they would work as bodyguards in Haiti, but there was a smaller group among them with knowledge of the operation. Of the 28 men alleged to have made up the commando which killed Mr. Moïse, all but 2 were Colombians, while the other 2 were U.S. citizens of Haitian descent. And finally tonight, international news. South African President Cyril Ramaphosa has said the violence that has rocked the country was pre-planned, describing it as an assault on democracy. Riots were sparked by the jailing of former President Jacob Zuma. The death toll has risen to 212, up by almost 100 since Thursday, the government said. Police officers have been protecting deliveries of food to supermarkets after days of widespread looting led to shortages. An estimated $1 billion worth of stock was stolen in one area, with at least 800 retail shops looted, a mayor in the province said. As the investigation is ongoing, the president said the riots were an attempt to hijack South Africa's democracy. He told party supporters that instigators had been identified but did not elaborate. And that's your News Source Evening Bulletin for tonight and this week. I'm Gordon Mosley, thanking you for joining us and encouraging you to stay safe.